My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? You know, speaking to others on a dating site, you can just tell they're ass pleaser in a twitch. It's I'm just so sick of like men. Okay, when it comes to women, I'm not interested in women. So, I'm not a clit licker. I'm not a carpet muncher. I don't like sucking on titties. I don't find, I have my own body, so I don't want to go to another female body. I love myself just fine. However, when it comes to dealing with the female form, I just want to deal with myself. I respect other women. I'm not in competition with them. It is what it is. But, when you're on those, you're trying to talk to others on the internet, and basically what they do is they just fish. They just go down a list and they hit like. And they're just looking for whichever one will take their bait and at the least effort. That's how fucking lazy they are. I'm not competing with other women, so I'm not going to sit there and throw myself out there for a man and go, oh, choose me. I can be the one for you. No, I want the one that's on fire for me. That's what I want. I don't want to sit there and go serve in his life or, go do whatever. And, dating sites are so insulting suddenly. Like, I had this one. He's like, do you work? And I'm like, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Like, building a cabin isn't work. Like, tending a fucking garden isn't work. They're not interested in me. They're interested in what money I can bring to their fucking table. That's all it is they're figuring it up in their heads. I know humans. It's not casual conversation. They really look at you like you're an asset. Believe me, I have assets. I've got huge tracts of land. No, I built a, cabin about me. I have skills. I can heal. I can tend animals. I know what I know, okay? Just because someone's got a fucking job out there and can make some human monies for a little bit, don't mean shit. It don't mean shit, because those jobs can dry up. And when someone's just getting together for a convenient relationship, well, it's never going to end well. So honestly, you should not be asking someone what kind of job they have, occupation. Humans change occupations. It used to be like at least 7 different times in a lifetime. However, from what I know, people change jobs all the fucking time. Everybody is pretty much, on the same pay scale. And those that make a certain amount of money, they're falling in ranking. And people ain't paying attention to that. They're still living in a delusional fairy tale of 90s sitcoms. Which is, annoying. Damn fucking mosquito. I ain't got time for... You know what I have? I have... Fucking... Did I get the little bastard? Anyways... I have the ability to survive and thrive out of conventional society. I mean, all around me, I have proven that I can thrive and survive. And the point is, nobody out there that I have met wants to work with me. It's just me and my mom. And I'm okay with that. I love my mom. I'm not trying to escape or anything like that. It's just, I do want that one for me. But I'm pretty much burnt out on talking to others and dealing with the same bullshit over and fucking over again, because that's all it is. Every time I get, try to open myself to communicate with others online, or, even if it's not online, if it's just every day, there's always that wall. It's like they're a brick in a fucking wall, and I'm like, I ain't gonna put myself in that wall. You know, not to mention, I am who I am. I'm straight up. I am for reals. I speak my truth. I ain't trying to put on no fucking show. I had this one dude. He sits there and messages on this channel, and he, you know, sent me a Facebook request, and I sit there and let him join my my page, and then he was trying to basically holler at me. He's telling me a sad story like a lot of men do. They ain't got nothing to offer, so they want you to feel sorry for them, to give them attention or whatever. And I know other people go through lives, but something that happened that many years ago, you just need to let it go and quit trying to draw energy and pity from it. And the spirit showed me that he was sitting there on other women's Facebooks commenting on how they look. And no man should be sitting there commenting on how a woman looks unless he is sitting there providing what that woman is wearing and providing her household and stuff. Other than that, he doesn't need to be looking at her at all or trying to get her attention, because he's got no love for her. He provides nothing for her. And I'm calling him out. I think it's Brian Hort or whatever. You're a poser. Stop being a fucking poser. You ain't got no love. You ain't got no love. It's always, that's what I say. You ain't got no love. Those, don't let it go. I don't sit there and go around and try to burden people with everything that's happened in my fucking life. Now, I might talk about what's going on, but, as I go through things, I also let them go. I don't have any baggage. I don't have any exes. I don't have this. I don't have that. And I have experienced life. Believe me, I've been through birth, death. I have been through it, okay? And I am on the 27th of June, I will be at my 44 mark. And I'm like, that's considered midlife, and of course time does fly, but I'm at the midway point, and right now I've just kind of been sitting still and processing, and bringing everything together that I have experienced in my life, because it has been just a blur like this. It's been and I have just been going and experiencing and doing without really processing it. Because basically, I ran through this life and with its experiences because I wanted that one for me. I was looking for love. And as I've grown to love myself, I realize that looking for love in others is a pointless task. And I'm not looking for love. I'm basically, just opening windows, seeing what doors open. But at the same time, I'm burnout. Because they don't want, they just want to stay online. They do. That's all they want to do. And I've always gone and went and, experienced. But online people seem to be just one big clusterfuck of those that don't do anything. They do a set task every day, and then they get online. And they might go out on dates or whatever. I'm not interested in dating or hanging out with others. Being friends with them, true friends, that's different. But, when they say hang out, they basically mean hang out. They want to get naked with you. And then they want to leave you behind after they get their satisfaction. That's just the truth. It's all a sham. All a sham. I guess I don't have any patience for it. You know, I have grown in patience and spirit, but when it comes to such juvenile, you know, participation, I'm done. You know, to me, the dating sites seem like they're all on kindergarten level. They're all mosquitoes trying to suck your energy and waste your fucking time. And of course, you know, the last couple weeks I have been on bed rest, so, you know, it didn't really entertain me, but at the same time, I guess it did occupy myself. I don't know. I suppose in this world it's getting less and less entertaining. You know, and I love my cannabis, but even my cannabis is just not what it used to be. You know, nothing's what it used to be. Which, you know, I understand that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to get to a point where life has no more enjoyment. And I don't want to fast. Like, a lot of people, they'll sit there and fast. That's why you're supposed to fast, is because you find enjoyment. But I'm ready for something new, instead of just recycling out the old. You know, and that's what I say to the world. I'm just done. Oh, I'm done. You know, I could be challenged every day, but I don't want to fucking be challenged. You know, I'm just done. Challenges now just seem like a hassle. I'm like, really? Do I really need to fucking go through that? Does it really need to be that way? Does it have to be a fucking challenge? Does it have to be this way? And I don't want to. You know, like today I sit there and, you know, treated the cabin with, you know, this spray that's, you know, supposed to be indoor, outdoor, and to keep, you know, supposed to kill stinging scorpions and stuff like that. You know, not a deterrent, it's going to kill them. And I didn't want to use it, but I wasn't going to sit there and, you know, let others come sting me and trespass on me just trying to, you know, be in a challenge of trying to use what is natural, because the natural shit was expensive and it wasn't keeping them at bay. You know, I would spray that stuff and within, you know, and it wasn't stopping them. And now I've got it where they crawl through it, they're gonna die. And I'm okay with that. And that's kind of like those on the internet. They're bugs. They're always crawling on, you know, the world web. Which, you know, it is a web, so those bugs that crawl on it will be caught. Hmm. You know, I say to the spirits, I was like, this is ignorant. I'm tired of playing this game. The bells are tolling. I just say, I don't have a match. I am who I am. And I'm okay with that now. Let's see if I... okay with it now. You know, one of my biggest pet peeves is like the men, they'll sit there and say they like you, and when you message them or, you know, respond to them, um, they totally ignore you and go chase after something else. I don't know who they're chasing, but I know a lot of them will get pissed and they'll sit there and be talking to him about how they got scammed or whatever like that. And I was like, because you're chasing after a false image of what a woman should be. Or they see a woman's occupation and they're going after that money and she's not interested because she already knows what they're all about. But, you know, it really irritates the fuck out of me when a man will sit there and ask me what do I work? And the answer is, yes, I work. However, I'm not going to sit there and keep a job to keep a man. Because they ain't worth it. And they don't want to work. Like, look, I'm ready for a partner, but they're going to sit there and work with me. And there's a lot of work to be done. To keep property is a lot of work. You know? To grow food is work. To, you know, build up so you can be independent is work. And I'm not doing it on a credit line, because when people do it on a credit line, it all falls through, falls down.